Good afternoon and happy Pancake Day. This is City News at 1. I'm Hannah Bramston and here are our top stories for this hour. The ONS has announced that unemployment in the UK has reached a 5-year high, rising to 5.2%. Young people were among the hardest hit, reaching the worst level in more than a decade, with experts saying more than 1 in 6 is left without a job. Sectors such as retail and hospitality have seen strain in the weekend job market after government's increase in national insurance contributions and above-inflation increases in the minimum wage. The impact has been particularly pronounced in the capital, where official figures show London's unemployment rate has jumped to 7.2%, the highest of any UK city. Nigel Farage is announcing Reform UK's shadow cabinet in a press conference in Westminster. Farage has chosen Robert Jenrick to take the Treasury brief, Suella Braverman as the Shadow's Education Secretary, and Zia Yusuf as Reform's Home Affairs spokesman. The party leader claimed Reform UK was the voice of opposition to this government, and that at the time has now come to broaden the party by establishing people in the Shadow's position. TfL has started trials for new bus shelter designs in 27 locations across the capital. This is done with the aim of improving safety, accessibility and customer experience. This has triggered questions around women's safety in London, and TfL have said that they aim to give women and girls more confidence when travelling. I am joined with Arwin Jenkins, who went to visit one of these new shelters in Southwark. So Arwin, is it going to make a difference to women's safety in London?
Well, Hannah, so they've introduced within the 27 new bus shelters CCTV cameras and better lighting, which is in partnership with the Metropolitan Police. So it's meant to assure people that there are precautions around and make you feel a bit more safe. But when I spoke to women's rights activists, they explained that it shouldn't just be down to women having to be on guard all the time and on the lookout and have to call people up for that. Instead, it's down to governments and institutions to make sure there's things in place to protect these women instead.
Thank you, Arwin. So you can find out more about these bus shelters in the 4 p.m. show. A YouTuber and experimental singer-songwriter has been named as the UK's Eurovision entry. Look Mum No Computer, whose real name is Sam Battle, will represent the UK at the contest in Vienna in May. An electronics performer and self-proclaimed Eurovision fan, Battle launched his YouTube channel in 2016. He has released a number of singles, albums and EPs, and has recently returned from a nationwide tour across Germany. The song he will perform at the competition in Austria is yet to be announced. Finally, we have Flora in the studio to talk to us about the weather.
This afternoon there will be light winds and plenty of winter sunshine throughout the day, with temperatures hovering around 8 to 10 degrees. It may feel slightly cooler in exposed areas thanks to a light breeze coming from the west. Later on it will be clouding over from the southwest, but mostly staying dry, with a slight chance of brief showers in places. Heading into the evening it will be largely cloudy and will remain dry, with temperatures dropping to around 6 or 7 degrees. Some clear spells will develop through the night. Back to you, Hannah.
That's the headlines for this hour. Join us at 4 for our regular programme. I'm Hannah Bramston and this is City News.